So finally we've moved into our new house. So welcome to our channel, and today we'll be diving into some or one of the most exciting and challenging parts of moving into a new house, which is finishing it before you get into. Whether you are starting from scratch or bringing pieces from your old space, this video will guide you through creating a home that's functional, stylish, and truly yours. So let's get started. So these are just some of the fixtures that we got. Of course, the faucets, the wash and basins, the tabletop counters for the kitchen and for the vanities. So for the kitchen, we went for three kind of stones. We went for the Caesar stone, which is mostly the marble. So we went for the Caesar stone, we went for the sintered stone, and we also did the granite countertop for our dirty kitchen, because we envisioned that the dirty kitchen was going to be a heavy duty area, for example when doing dishes, scrubbing pots and all that. And so we decided to go with the granite for our dirty kitchen. But for our island, we decided to go with the sintered stone. So the sintered stone is it's an artificial stone, just like the marble or the group of the Caesar stone. So the sintered stone is kind of the group of the dectone stones, but the sintered stone that we decided to use it on the island alone. But our initial plan was to use the sintered stone for the whole house, for the kitchen countertops and the vanities. But because it's a very elegant stone and it's also strong, but the problem is it's a very expensive stone. Of all the stones that we purchased, apart from the dectone, which is on the higher side, which we couldn't afford at that time, we settled for the sintered stone. But now, after getting the quote, we couldn't afford the sintered stone for the whole house, so we decided we'd just do the sintered stone for the island section. So for the vanities, we had the Caesar stone, and for the dirty kitchen, we had the granite stone, because the granite is just a natural stone. And one of the reasons why we went with the sintered stone for the island section was because our island was bigger than the standard granite stones that we have in the market, because the granite it's a natural stone that is normally gotten from the quarries, and the largest that you could get in terms of width is about 600 millimeters. And for the Caesar stones, we could get the size that we want for the island. It's only that they are not heat resistant, so you can't put them where the cooking is going to take place. That's why now we settle for the sintered stone, because the sintered stone, they have very big boards, they have very big stones. They call them like the island, which is about 3.2 by 2 point, let's say 3.2 by 1.6, no, 3.2 by 2 point, if I'm not wrong. But at least the length is so wide, and also the width is wide, which could accommodate whatever we wanted. So we went for because of elegance and practicality, we went for the three types of stones because of different reasons. So because our island was having a sink, and the sink is where we was going to house the water purifier, and also apart from the sink, it's called the waterfall sink. We were also going to have the hood and hob, right there. So we were advised to go for the sintered stone, which is a very, very expensive stone. Before you start building, you need to really look for what you want in the market, because we really wanted something like this for our kitchen, but we didn't know, not the kitchen, like for the whole house, but we didn't know the cost implications. That's why we decided, okay, let the island have the sintered stone, and the rest of the countertops and the vanities have the Caesar stone. So on this day, we were just fixing the waterfall sink. And of course, we had to cut, the provisions for the bottom mount sink. For our vanities, they were just tabletop, so it was easier. At the same time, we had to put up our perimeter wall, because it's not a gated community, and the security starts with us. So it's just having extra measures. In as much as we have a gate and a high wall, sometimes you just need that extra measure, since the place is not yet a gated community. If it was a gated community, maybe we couldn't have gone for the electrical fence and the razor wire. But since we have to look into our security, because we've lived in a gated community for quite some time, and we understand how gated communities are normally safe. So when you go to a community where there is private development and everyone is just concerned about their own security, so we had to put up the electric fence, and it came out well, just to keep away unwanted creatures out of the compound. So it's at the same time we were also finishing with the final paintwork of the house, and we decided to go with the color that we used on the exterior wall. So our exterior wall and the interior wall are the same colors. It's only that the inner wall is it's the silk paint, and the outer wall is rough and tough, or what is normally known as the wall master. So for our island sink, the pressure, we haven't gotten the pressure that we wanted or the pressure that we envisioned, but that is something that we are going to look into. Since we are finishing, rushing up to this time we were finishing and trying to get into the house. We were supposed to get some of the lights, because we have not finished installing all the lights. So we had gone for some just simple chandeliers here and there to put in different places. Until now we have not finished our lighting installation of the fixtures, but some finishing is kinda expensive, so you just have to take time, and you also have to take into account your taste. So that's why some of the things normally take time. And before, of course, we moved in, we had to do some structural checks, like ensuring the building is sound, everything is still sound. We had to verify our plumbing, the utilities that we had, if the electricals were working well. We had to verify the plumbing work. We had to check whether all the floors, and the painting was done well. Of course, with the finishing, it never actually never finished building. So some of them will just finish even as we are in the house. And these are just some of the light fixtures that we got for the house. Just simple and elegant and somewhat minimalistic. We didn't want something so crazy, because we went shopping and we found some chandeliers that are so crazy and very heavy. We used to wonder where the kind of ceilings that hold such chandeliers. That's why sometimes I've seen in videos where chandeliers just drop down from the roof. They just drop down. Some chandeliers are heavy in the market. We didn't want such drama in the house, so we just went for very simple but elegant electrical fixtures. And now the thing that we've been waiting for was the kitchen. These are just part of the appliances, like the oven, the microwave, the hood, and the hob that we got from Pneumatic, which are supposed to be fixed in the kitchen. I can't wait to see how the kitchen is going to turn out. So this is the hob and the hood that we are supposed to get on this day. We are at Pneumatic, so we're just waiting for the Pneumatic guys to come and do the fixing. So since we are planning to move in, we decided to get new furniture. Of course, we haven't furnished the whole house yet. We still need to buy more furniture and just to furnish the house. So we are trying to bring in some items, but not all just in bits. So just let me give you a quick tour of the house on the day we finally moved in, to just let you see how far we've gone, because it's been a while. So let's just see how the house is. It's about it's around 1 a.m. Right, when I was recording this video, it was about 1 a.m. because we just moved in, and now we are trying to settle in and everything, and just clean up where we can clean, put some of the things in their rightful places. Of course, we could do all that on the same day, and it's something that organizing is something that we will still do, I think, for a couple of weeks to come. So let's just go downstairs and just show you, just give you a quick tour of how the house is, because we already finished painting. The paint work is done. Some of the lighting fixtures are done, not complete, but let me say like 95% complete. The painting work will be like 90, let's say 95%. Most of the things are 95% complete, but some of them are completely done. So let's just go and see how how far we've gone. So these are some of the furnitures that we got, but of course we have three sections where we need furniture like seats. So one of the seats here will go to the family room, and then we'll have to get another sofa for the living room. So if one of them goes to the family room, we'll have to get another extra seat because this space is big and it needs more furniture. So that's our dining area. That's our lovely chandelier. Then this is our kitchen. Before it was fixed, like the cabinet doors had not been fixed, and the kitchen appliances had not been mounted. So yeah, we're just waiting for that to be done, and then our kitchen will be sleek. So this is where our hood is gonna be, right? So the pneumatic guys came, they gave us the measurements to cut, they gave us the measurements just to readjust some of the cabinetry where the microwave and the oven are going to be. So we are just waiting for them to come and do their work. Yeah, so as you see, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, so those are the boards for our cabinets, the wardrobes, and the kitchen. So this is the footage of our kitchen before. You can see where we were, and we've come a long way with this kitchen. And we were always worried that how this kitchen was going to turn out to be, because it has taken a lot of work for it to be the way it is now. So I'm just going to show you the before and after footages of the kitchen. So if you're somebody who loves the kitchen as we do, because most of the time we spend our time in the kitchen, and we need to have appliances that are practical, that are used. So this is just work in progress. We've brought in our fridge. We are waiting for the others to be fixed. We still don't have light fixtures for the kitchen and the dining section, but these are things that we will get in time. We're still deciding on the kind of lights to put in the kitchen, because the kitchen really needs very bright lights, because a lot of work goes on into the kitchen. So finally we already had the cabinets, the doors of the cabinets fixed finally. So that is how it is turning out to be. So in about 2 days, I believe they'll be done with all work. So those are just the pneumatic guys on the installation day. They're trying to install the hood. And I realized that this hood is very important, especially when you are doing heavy cooking and you have visitors, because it has like a fan, and that fan really makes the kitchen a bit cooler, because sometimes you can be cooking and the kitchen is very hot, and when you're cooking and you open all the doors, sometimes the bugs and the flies just want to give you a nuisance. So if you have the hood, oh man, most of your problems are sorted in the kitchen. Yeah. So this is when the pneumatic guys were done fixing the appliances. So ta-da! This is our kitchen, and how lovely is it? How lovely is it? And everything has just blended in very well, from the hood to the hob to the microwave to the oven to the fridge to the cabinets. Wow, everything is just perfect. So if you've enjoyed this journey from since we started up to now, so please just hit the like button, subscribe for more inspiration, and let us know in the comment section which part of the villa is your favorite. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye bye. Adios. Mwah.